poppin', y'all? Welcome back to I Do It Myself. I am Wayno. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe before I get to talking anymore. Today we talking about Wale and Kai Cenat. So yo, last week the BET Awards was going on. Kai Cenat was streaming. Him and Drewski was running around. Of course, we seen Kendrick Lamar win a bunch of awards. We seen SZA there. We seen Kevin Hart there. We seen a lot. Taraji P. Henson was there. It was a lot going on. I actually enjoyed the BET Awards because I felt like everybody had a good time. Jamie Foxx gave a super duper long ass speech. That was like, yo, bro, like turn on the wrap it up button. But there was an interaction, and this interaction happened between Kai Cenat and Wale. Of course, y'all probably seen it, but let's watch it again so that I could bring y'all up to date on how I feel about it.
What up, Rusky? You good? What you playing on your Nintendo Switch?
Smash.
Smash Bros? I'll beat you.
Come on, yeah,
Alright, gang. Chad, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch? You're not even a Nintendo Switch type of nigga. Nah, me neither. I ain't gonna lie. But I heard it was like crazy though. I heard it was crazy, bro. Wale. Oh my God, that was somebody crazy. Hey, the whole chat knows him.
Wale.
Wale? What he do?
Rap.
Oh, word?
Lotus Flower Bomb is on something.
Oh, shit.
Yo, first of all, this should look like a scene from WWE, right? But anyway, judging by Kai's body language, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people trying to get on Kai Cenat for this, and a lot of people getting on Wale as well. My thoughts is that Kai Cenat just don't be knowing who people is. And I think that when people attain money and fame, the perception is that they just are showered with all this infinite knowledge of things that everybody thinks that they should know. Now, Kai got to address this, but before that, Wale ran up on him. Well, I ain't gonna say he ran up on him because running up on somebody versus just going and talking to somebody is two totally different things. But he got a chance to see Kai. He said some stuff, and I think this only made it worse.
That shit making me look crazy right now, just let you know.
What?
That's making me look crazy. The exchange that we had in the hallway. It's
Oh,
like,
my bad, bro.
they running with it, but we'll talk later.
Ah, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You came in here all blue.
Yo, why Snoop Dogg had the Anthony Mackie face? Y'all know the meme I'm talking about. He had the Anthony Mackie face. All right, look. With Wale going up to him to say something, I don't think that at that very moment that Wale understood that Kai is mic'd up for stream, because I don't think that he knew that that was being filmed at the moment. I think that he went up to him, you know what I mean, and just wanted to tell him how he was feeling. Now, that's why it looks bad. Now, if Wale was not on camera, if he wasn't on camera, I don't think this looks as bad as everybody's making it to be out. But it do look bad. And the reason why it do look bad is because you cannot fight the internet. You cannot fight the internet. When certain things happen and they happen out of context, the internet is just going to run with whatever they feel like they're going to do. And I mean collectively as people, right? Because the internet is not a person or a thing. It's just a collective of people all around the world that got things to say. You got bots, you got OnlyFans chicks. Nah, you got a lot going on the internet. Now, everybody getting on Wale because he like, yo, why would you even go talk to him? But he don't know that. I know Wale. Not in my right mind do I believe that Wale knew he was on camera at that moment when he said what he said to Kai. But the reason why it's wrong because it's on video is because it's a bad look, right? It's a bad look because it happened to be on video. Now, Kai, he don't really seem to care, but this shit got blown up crazy. So Kai wanted to address it. He got on stream like he always does with stuff, and he wanted to address it. Let's watch that, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about how I feel about this situation all the way around.
Wale. See, I got the nigga name right. Wale. I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, to Wale, I hope he didn't take my interaction personal. You feel me? Like, bro, I hope he didn't take my interaction personal. How can you blame me from just being who I am? You feel me? Like, I'm young. I'm young. Let me go see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go. Motherfucking. Give me a song by Wale, chat. Let me. Matter of fact, let me go Let me do my research. Nigga, I know this song. Yes. 100%. Nigga, this shit's a banger. This shit is a fucking classic. I know this song. But when did this shit come out? $2011. I was 9 years old. 2011. I was.
All right. Now, a lot of back and forths. People feel like even though Kai was 9 years old, that he should know the song. I beg to differ. Straight up. I'm not mad at him for knowing the song, but not knowing the artist. Wale is currently 40 years old, right? He's 40 years old. Kai Cenat was 9 in 2011. Some of the music that came out in 2011, let's just go back for a second. Watch the Throne. Pretty sure he knows Otis, right? But Otis is from Jay-Z and Kanye. Carter 4, right? Carter 4. We love Carters over here. 6 foot, 7 foot is on there. I'm pretty sure he knows that, but that's Lil Wayne, right? Drake, Take Care. Kendrick Lamar, Section 80, Long Live ASAP. J. Cole, Sideline Story. Now, Wale, I want to give Wale his flowers. And I want to salute Wale for being out of the face of the internet for a minute now, because this is the reason why he don't like to do shit. Wale is a very great lyricist. My favorite song from Wale is Black Heroes. It's not none of his singles, it's Black Heroes, because what he talks about as growing up as a young man in DC, trying to navigate away from the bullshit. At a stash spot, I was figuring a slant route. You know what I mean? Trying to get my fam out. Like, Wale is a thinker. Wale, like I said, is a great lyricist, and Wale is one of the best to do this shit. With all that being said, Wale be thinking he be too much in his head. He be too much in his head about shit. And I think that when things happen, he's a human as well. You can't go through something like that and it don't affect you. Especially, is he not entitled to have no type of ego, even for all of the things that I just said I appreciate about him? You know what I'm saying? I remember going to Wale's show in 2008, and I think it was Highline Ballroom, and Leonardo DiCaprio was there. Leonardo DiCaprio came to this nigga show. I seen Drake. The first time I ever seen Drake before, this is before So Far Gone, but I was listening to Drake on MySpace. I seen Drake at Wale's show. Jay was at his show, right? So he's done great things. And I think that when you do great things and you no longer hear the roar of the crowd like it once was, and I will argue that Wale never really got the roar of the crowd how maybe he perceived he should have gotten it, or how his super duper core fan base feels like he shouldn't have got it. I mean, he should have got it. Right? Now, to Kai Cenat, at 9 years old, Waka Flocka was probably one of the most popping artists at that time. Flockavelli came out in 2011. Hard in the Paint, No Hands, which featured Wale, so he knows that song too. No Hands, It's a Party. All I think that everybody got to take a step back. I think people just need to take a step back. I think we all, we need to take a step back, because one thing about Kai Cenat, that nigga never kicked the door down and said, I'm the new representation of hip hop in this shit. I'm the hip hop journalist. We all seen how he started getting flack from Elliott Wilson. He started getting flack from all these different people once he started getting the interviews and stuff that everybody else wasn't getting. But you know why he started getting all of that? Because people started being into his viewership. Now, his viewership is going to get him a Little Baby. It's going to get him a 21 Savage. It's going to get him a Nicki Minaj. And while all of these same artists used to go to sit down on a Rap Radar or to go to the Breakfast Club or to go to any of your, those publications that put out those lengthy conversations that have depth to them, things have changed. As much as like, well, I'm gonna keep it 100. At those times, I wasn't thinking about none of this media stuff, so I could care less back then. But I've had to adjust with things how things have changed. Things have changed now. The artist does not have to go do a 60 minutes esque sit down interview for you to get to know them. And for a lot of the younger artists, they want to go do something that's fun. And what Kai Cenat does is fun. Now, I think what's unfair to Kai Cenat is that he never tried to put himself as the person to say, I'm gonna wave the flag for on the hip hop shit. He plays video games. He no different than your little cousin that you said that nigga don't do nothing but play games all day. And he turned that into something monumental. He turned the shit into something monumental. We got relationships with Kevin Hart. John Cena then came on his stream. Like everybody then comes to his stream. If not only if you are a rapper, but if you are in any type of position in life, Kyrie Irving, all these different people, they come kick it with Kai Cenat. Now, I think that the reason why people get so upset at Kai Cenat is because we also are playing this game where we're not realizing that things have changed and shifted. That the content is different now. That the moments that they're making, you might not understand because your ass is old. I'll accept that. A lot of stuff, and I watch him. Like I watch a lot of the stuff he does, but a lot of stuff I just might not be into just because of my age. But what I do realize is that I was his age at one point in time. And when I was his age, all we wanted to do was laugh, joke, and have fun. Now, for the situation with Wale in its entirety, I think Wale is in a good space. I think he needs to continue what it is that he's doing. And I think he needs to understand that he's in a place where he good, man. He good. That internet shit, man, don't let that bring you down, bro. You know what I mean? And you got the right to feel how you want to feel because you are a person and you do have feelings like everybody else, and we should not dismiss nor jump over or skip over your feelings. But don't fight the internet, bro. This is how I do it myself. For the ones that rock with me, know how we doing. For the ones that don't, eventually will. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.